Let me see something. Let me press this view. Oh, see, look at this. This is a nasty looking ship. Looks like he took over an old aircraft carrier. Hey, we might be able to see him come if we put it in his view. So anyway, the point I was going to make before I got so rudely interrupted was that, is that him coming over there? I think so. I have to stop and do this. I have to transfer the stuff to his ship. Oh, it's called the Fat Lady. Where's he at? Oh, here he comes. Where's he at? There he is.
Get it all done?
Yes, I got it all done. Turkey. Let's see. Transfer it in there. Oh, wait a minute.
Picked up a whole bunch of interesting stuff.
Left click to transfer sand to Trenchcoats Marketplace. There you go. Do I need anything from you? No. Yes. Okay. Yes, I want to.
You ain't afraid to get your hands dirty.
No, I'm not.
Something new crops up.
No, see, look, now he's asking me to seize a ship. No, thanks. Let me head him back to home base because, no, I do not want to perform any seizing of ships for this guy. All right, now, where was I? The only way, you can't tell by looking at the interface that these people are happy or unhappy. There are some indications. A little while ago, there was an indication. I don't know if you saw it, but maybe I'll point it out later. There was a bunch of arrows showing that these houses wanted to be upgraded to the next level. That would make them larger, but it would also make them want more goods. But there aren't. So what you see, what happens is you see these people up here in the right-hand corner. Pop-ups will come along telling you, "Hey, do this, do that, do this, do that," and I'm like, "Okay, well, that's fine and dandy, but you have to." So it's a reaction. It's hard to plan. If you go all willy-nilly and decide, "Oh, I'm just gonna just bulk up on everything," in that way, whenever they ask, I'm ready. That's fine and dandy, but it's inefficient to say grow a lot of rice or grow a lot of tea and then just have it sitting around in your warehouse. On the other hand, if you don't do it right, you'll have shortages and then people will move out and the houses will become abandoned and you'll lose the game, that sort of thing. Trading. Let's talk about trading. This game is nothing but trading. You have to always make sure that you have the goods for your population. Just what I was talking about. Next to your physical health, you must have enough goods. Not only do you have to have enough for you, but you have to have enough to trade with the other factions to keep them happy as well. As I mentioned before, it has its issues. If you trade with one and not trade with another, somewhere down the line you'll pay for it. Trading in this case is also hampered by the fact that the islands are small and there's not much land mass to exploit. So right now I'm only exploiting this island, which is called Omnitron. I think I named it myself. What a dumb name I named it. And then this one's named Mycon. No, I think, wait a minute. That might have been named by the game itself. You can rename the islands if you want. This one is called Mycon. Now there's a couple of other islands in this game that I haven't exploited yet. So all I would have to do is sail over there, plant a warehouse, and it would belong to me. Here's an island that one of the Green Initiative is using. This is where the Eden Initiative hangs out, in this place.
Do you need the Eden Initiative's help?
See? And this is where Global Trust hangs out.
What brings you?
Not you. And then the professor is, where is he at? He's over here.
Ah, I remember you.
And there are some other islands that can be exploited, as you could. Not this one looks like. Doesn't look like there's anything on this island to exploit. Well, sometimes you have missions over here. Sometimes people like wash up on shore here, and you have to go rescue them. And then if you have the expansion pack, the undersea expansion pack, you can go underwater. And there's another faction to deal with.
What can go wrong will.
Let's see. Can you go underwater here? Oh, I haven't gone underwater yet. I haven't. That faction has to be discovered, and I haven't done so in this game yet. Let me go back home. So what was I saying? Oh yes, trading it's hampered by the fact that islands are small and there's not much landmass to exploit, as I said before. Finding an eco balance is also important. If you pollute the island too much, that score will go down. And it also lowers the amount of trading goods that the island can produce. So it's trading. See what I mean? That's another thing that's complex. I'm having a lot of trouble trying to keep it all. Let's see, where is it at? Here we go. That's not it. Trading routes. Can I look at these? There we go. All right. This is a trading route. I have a ship set up that goes from the Eat Initiative to this island, and it's trading. I am trading tools and building modules. You know, like I don't know, like silicon or whatever they make. Brick. So I'm trading tools and brick with them on a regular basis. With this guy, the professor, I'm trading wood and copper. That's what he wants, and so I'm trading. You have to figure out what they want first, and then trade with them. So this is an automatic trading route. They just go back and forth and trade these items. Now this one, what I'm doing is I'm making sushi on this island and sending it over to my main island because there's one of my population groups. That's all they eat, sushi. So there's not enough room to grow all the things I need as necessary. You have to have fish and rice to make sushi, right? And so there's not enough room to make rice on this island, but there's enough room on this island to make rice. Let's see. Yeah, here's some rice farms right here, I believe. Or this is wheat. No, this is wheat, I think. Where's the rice farms? Let's see. This one's making what? This one's making vegetables. And this one's making sushi, but you need rice and vegetables to make sushi. Okay, so these guys are making sushi, and they're shipping it over to the Big Island for this particular eco group to eat. Let's see. Yeah, see, look. They eat fish. And what is that? Oh, my God. No. See, they don't have enough sushi. Now I got to make sure that they have enough sushi to eat. Oops. You didn't hear that, did you? No, make more sushi. See, I have to I don't have enough sushi for these people. When they have enough, then their buildings will get larger. It's pretty complex. Now here's how you increase the taxes. If I move this over here, it will increase the taxes. That's the max. Once it starts getting in the yellow, they will get upset and start moving out. Now let's talk briefly about trading in SimCity. Trading is one of the traditional activities in a city simulation. Trading successfully means you must find balance by making sure trade goods are being manufactured and can be transported to your population or to other trade entities in the game. In SimCity, you have manufacturing. See, I've got some there's a manufacturing zone over here somewhere. Where is it at? It's over here, I believe. Yeah, I have a small manufacturing center. And so the trick in SimCity is to make sure that you keep the roads clear so that these goods that you make with these manufacturing can get in and out of the city. And as you can see, they're having some trouble here. So this could be a problem. Look at this traffic jam. Oh my goodness. So let me go to Omnicorp. And this is the main interface for trading in this game. So what you do is as your economy gets better and better, you build up credits along this thing right here, along this column. And what you do is you trade with Omnicorp, which is the game's trading avatar. It's entity. It's this Omni organization. There's no way you can't look at it, you can't see it, what have you. So what you do is you trade with them by moving these sliders. So for example, I have plenty of cash. I can trade cash for something else. So let's see, I have 4 credits as unskilled workers. I can, let's see, skilled workers 14. I'm not losing any money. So if any of these were in the negative, then I would trade some of theirs for some of mine or something. I'm not even sure, to be honest with you. But basically, I've been pretty much ignoring this thing for the whole time, and I haven't had any problems. I don't like that. I'd like to be able to play the game and figure out exactly what I'm doing and create the right balance. At one point, I did understand it, but you'd have to keep working at it every day to figure it out. Like I said, I don't know. But you're buying and selling. So if you sell too much of your power, or you sell too many of your farm goods, then you don't have enough for your people and they suffer. Then you have to go back and buy some back. So that's very basically what it is. Also says traffic congestion is bad. If I go to traffic, which I'm not even sure where it is. Let's see. Traffic. This tells me by going to this sub-menu over here. You go to this thing. See, it's also saying unemployment is at its lowest. So this is the interface with the game. That's it. You get these little announcements. These windows up here telling you, okay, this, and that. So as you can see from the red, these are where the traffic has problems. But you know what? Like I said, I've been playing this map for quite a while and building it up. And it's been saying this all along, and I haven't had any penalties because of it. It just says there's bad traffic there. I've tried to alleviate some of it. That's, hence this big interchange up here that I messed up. Oh, where's it at? Yeah, over here. You see I was able to pop a clover leaf over here. But there's still a bottleneck right there. But if you looked at it, where's the cars at? I don't see any bottleneck. Do you? Let me turn that off. Do you see any bottleneck right there? I don't. Now let's talk about how traffic compares in SimCity. Speaking of traffic, there's been a lot of complaints about traffic in SimCity. If you create a city that has traffic congestion, or like this here, for example, you're going to have problems. So what's going to happen is police won't be able to move about to capture criminals, so crime will rise, and then people will move out. Fire personnel won't be able to get to fires, so that means buildings will burn down and people will move out. Sims won't be able to get to school or work, and if they can't get to school or work, they'll move out of the city, lowering your tax base and bankrupting your city. And so you have to try to alleviate traffic. And there are several ways to do it. Not get in. This is not a tutorial on how to play SimCity, so I'm not going to really get into how to solve traffic issues. This is more or less a demonstration of the differences between SimCity, Anno 2070, and CitiesXL Platinum. As you can see in this city, I've tried to alleviate the problem by not only with buses, but with monorails. A new feature. There we go. So I've tried to alleviate the problem by putting in a monorail system. Not a lot of people take the monorail, but some do, and it does alleviate the problem. On the right, you see a boat terminal. Only the wealthy people use that to get in and out of the city. But people do use the maglev. I just think I called it the monorail a minute ago. Terms in this case are interchangeable. But of course, city services don't use this. So this is a way for students to get to school and people to get to work. Doesn't that look cool? Sometimes I just sit here and just watch these guys go. What are you waiting for? Go, dude. There we go. In Anno 2070, building roads is very simple. Like I said, they're only... Let's see. This is the area that is covered by this particular town center. This is the area that's covered by this particular town center. So if you build roads that are outside the town center, there's no point in putting a house there. Let's see. I think I was putting roads in another one, wasn't I? How about this one? Here we go. Now I see there's still room. Oh, it's auto-saving. Just a moment. Come on.
Save.
Okay, so. See, now these guys want to move to the next level.
We've made the best of the situation, thanks to you.
They see all they want, all they need is fish. Let's see, how do you move them up? I forgot. Come on, move up. I forget. I'll get to that later. Well, it's not important that I show you how to do that right now. But I was talking about roads, so let's build a road. Let's see. Is that it? Nope. This is it right here. So remember, I have this area to build the roads in. I can build them anywhere, but you can only put houses here that are affected by this city center. Houses outside here won't work, in other words. So let's build a road, and I'll show you. It's pretty simple. Let's move this. Just turn this around first so I can get a good shot. Here we go. What is that? A fire station? Yep. Okay, road. Here we go. As you can see, it's pretty simple. Watch. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, wait a minute. As you can see, pretty simple. You can't change the size of a road. Oh, all right. Thanks. You see that they tell you, okay, well, he traded. He came by. He came. He saw. He traded. So let's see. Houses now. Let's see. Put some houses here. Which faction am I putting down? Oh. This one. Wait a minute. Okay. So, now that I have this guy's, now that he's displayed, let's put his houses down. Let's see. Here we go. So, bam, 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 bam. And that's how it works. So, as you can see, they're connected to a road.
Quite amazing here.
But if you put something out here, like this, that's not connected to a road, it'll start complaining. It'll go, hey, I'm not connected to a road, and it won't work.
Don't get sunburned on your belly.
See, look, you can even see up there, he's got this mad look on his face. Look, bro, I'm about to tighten you up. Here we go, look. There.
Ah, what a grind.
How about this? Look, I even put a plaza in front of your house. How's that look? Look. There we go. He's happy now. Let's see. Come on. Aren't you happy? So anyway, that's how you build roads. And you can see there's only a couple of road types. And so it's, like I said, it's pretty simple. And it doesn't really lend itself to making real... I mean, if you were looking to make real pretty cities with lots of nice roads and bridges, this is not the game for you. Bridges only happen when you actually cross a river. So I could build a bridge. If I say build something here, and there's a river in the way, it'll build a bridge. But I mean, big deal. So say I wanted to connect this to this over here. Well, all I'd have to do is just say build a road, and go like this. And see, it automatically builds a bridge, see? Boom. There. That's the best you could do. There's the bridge there. Look, it's already being used. How about that? Let me see if I can zoom in on that. Where'd he go? Oh, there it is. These transports are coming to get the sand. All this is automatic. Once you put down the factory, The transports come get the sand and take it to the nearest warehouse, which is the nearest depot, which then moves it to the nearest warehouse, which is over here, which then trades with the other islands and the other factions. So there's no traffic jams, no nothing. As you saw, they're all hover vehicles. As a matter of fact, most of the people walk, as you can see. There's hover vehicles here. But no traffic jams, so forget that part. Traffic is not an issue in Anno 2070. Developers chose...
Hologram is making me dizzy.
Look, dude. That's not my problem. So...
And then a nap in the hammock after work.
What? Nap in the hammock? Okay, that's not...
Sort of goods on trading route. Negative.
Sorry. So, just to sum up, traffic is not an issue in Anno 2070. Developers chose not to emphasize traffic in this simulation, so you just merely build the roads to get them from one place to another. And as you can see, a lot of people are just flat out walking. There's no mass transit, but you have to build a fleet of ships. If you want to trade, you have to build a fleet of ships. Here's one of them. This is a small ship. Oh, yes, by the way, I haven't talked about Eve. Well, no, this is another thing that is...
Systems online.
This is another issue where probably a more thorough investigation of the game is in order. I didn't really want to talk about Eve. This is an arc. And an arc is... See, there's actually... I see people walking on there. That's cool.
Could fit onto a single arc.
The arc is where you start off from. So they build the warehouses in the different islands. So if I wanted to build, say on this island, which is bare, I would have to move the arc. Let's see, how do you move this sucker? I forgot. Let's see. I would have to go, let's see. How would you build, I see what I mean? I forget how to do it. I would have to go something like that. Nope. That. Nope. Well, I know you move it some kind of way.
Communication systems online.
Let's see. It can also store stuff. And it also has like a small warehouse filled with stuff that it trades with the other arcs. Like I said, there's other arcs like the Eden Initiative.
So, you didn't forget the initiative.
And
What brings you to me?
the Professor and Marianne, and Thorn. So those are the other arcs. You could trade with them. They trade with those kind of like automatically. And so if you needed building materials, you didn't have any, you can always get some from them, but it's more expensive. Let's go back to ours. But these things can be moved from one island to another. And so what you do is you move it to another island, and then you build a warehouse, and then you get started from there. And that's how. And that's the game. That's the main game mechanic. Now, there's one thing I didn't talk about, and which is something that this simulation does that the other ones don't. In this simulation, you can make war on your neighbors. I haven't talked about that because I haven't done it. I was more interested in the city simulation than I am in actually putting the competing factions against another. But the fact remains that you can... The fact remains that you can build all kinds of ships, including warships. Where is it at? Is it over here? Yeah, here it is. Here's the building facility, and you can build... I've just been only building transports, but you can build warships as well. And you could take over, or you could try to take over an island. And you can, so you can make...
Warning.
What?
Supposed to find a room for all that.
See, shut up. These people will not shut up, I swear to God. Not...
Dockyard. Where are we supposed to find the room for all that?
Yeah, so as I was saying, you built... What is this guy doing here? Oh, this is a warehouse. So this building here... I can't zoom in on him. I have to get closer, I guess. That's as close as I can get. This building here is where you build ships. And so you could build transports, warships, all sorts of things. But of course, you have to have the money to do it. And your population has to be a certain type as well. Only certain parts of your population can have the technology and the skill to build these ships. So until you build up your population, you won't be able to build as many ship types as you possibly can. Right now, I'm only set to build trade ships and small commando ships. To build larger ones, I need more eco-engineers, which I don't have enough. I've only got so many eco-engineers. See, I don't even have eco-engineers. I have 3,800 eco-employees, 600 eco-workers. I don't even have any eco-engineers yet, so I would have to keep working to build the next the next population type, which requires even more resources. They not only require fish and sushi and stuff, they also require personal electronics to keep them happy. So you have to build things like, let's see, I think I'm building over here. Aren't I building, where is it at? The sand builds, here we go. The sand builds electronics, chips. The sand builds chips, and then this factory builds cell phones. And that's the next thing I'm going to need. So I'm trying to build up cell phones in the warehouse over at my main island. Let's see, how many cell phones do I have over there? Not many, only 6. See, I think they're being traded 6 tons. That's not enough. And so once I have enough built here, I'll be able to move to the next population type. Once I move to the next population type, I'll be able to build better ships, so on and so forth, as it goes. Rather complex. But I like it. I'm not going to say I don't like it. I do like it. In conclusion, I intended this video to illustrate some of the major differences of the 3 city simulation games. I didn't intend for this video to be a complete critique of the games, although you can certainly draw your own conclusions. And I certainly didn't intend for it to build a case for it to make any buying decisions. I enjoy all 3 games. I find SimCity to be the easiest to play. It's very relaxing. And then CitiesXL and Anno 2070 are a little bit harder, but also very challenging. Another point to make, at the time of this video, CitiesXL has released a new version called CitiesXL. I haven't decided whether to get it or not. I've been watching some of the reviews on YouTube, and they're pretty much saying that it's just a minor upgrade to CitiesXL. And I've looked at some of them, and I don't see the controls being any different. They maybe dressed up a few of the UI elements, but it doesn't really look any different. It doesn't behave any differently. There aren't any new buildings or anything like that. Also, in a couple of weeks, actually about a month from the point of this video, the Cities in Motion franchise is going to be releasing a new game called Cities Skylines. Its focus will be on mass transit, but it has the potential to be on a par with probably both SimCity and CitiesXL. It looks pretty awesome, and it looks like it addresses some of the limitations of both games. CitiesXL being a realistic environment, and SimCity having larger map sizes. So I'm really excited about City Skylines, and hopefully I'll have a video out when it comes out and talk about some of its virtues and compare it to some of the other games. So, thanks for watching. Bye. Later for you.